Yo, what's good, everybody? If you want to know how to publish Fortnite creative maps in the recent updates of Fortnite, I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. So make sure to watch all the way through because I go over everything you need to know about publishing creative maps. But now that that's out the way, let's get straight into it. What you want to do is load into Fortnite Creative like this, and that is where you will be able to get the private island code for your map, and I'll show you how to do that right now. Okay, so first things first, what you want to do is go ahead and go into Creative. Once you're in Creative, you want to go up to this rift, obviously, and this is where you will go into the map that you want to publish. As you can see, I've got a lot of maps here. Today, I'm going to be publishing this one, but before I go into that, if you don't have a creative map you already have built, you can go ahead and click Create New right here, and here's where you can go through all of the starters, templates, whatever you want, and then from there, you can go ahead and create your island. But since I've already created my island, I'm going to go ahead and go into this one right here. And this is just a map I've been working on lately. It's kind of like a remix of the pit, but with, you know, a Prospect twist to it. But what I want to do is I want to publish this map. So what I'm going to do is go over here where it says island settings. And when you open your island settings, there's options for overview, mode, round. And this is kind of where you could do any of the settings for your Fortnite creative game. But if you want to find the setting to publish it, like I said, go over to island settings, go to overview, and go to this third button right here that says publish island. Once you click that, it will say creating private code, and after just a second, as you can see, private code is created. But the island is not published yet. There's still more that we need to do. So you've went into Fortnite Creative, you've built your own island, and you've created a private island code. But what's next? I'll show you right now. What we have to do is take this private island code and publish it, put it in review so it can become a public island code that everybody can play. So this next step requires some type of browser, whether it be on your mobile, laptop, PC. You got to go to Google, Safari, whatever it is, and go to the Epic Games website. So I'm going to go over to my phone because that's the easiest for me, and I'm going to show you the process. Alright, so what you want to do is go over to Google, Safari, whatever you've got, and go to create.fortnite.com. Here you'll just have to sign in to your Epic Games account to be into the Fortnite creator portal. And now that I'm here, I could go to my map, which was goated something. There we go. Goated FFA World. This is the map that I just made the private island code for. What you want to do is go ahead and click that and hit publish new release. Once you're here, you can put the name, the branding, all of that for the map. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Island tags. So the game title obviously is the name that you see, and the game description is the description that shows right under that. Your tags is just how you pop up in the algorithm. For example, when you go over here to search up a map, you can see that there is Box Fight, Zone Wars, Death Run, 2v2. So whatever your map falls under, make sure to put the tags and make sure to be accurate with it. So for this, I'll go with free for all, I'll go building, and I'll leave it at that. Okay, and once you hit next, you've got to do an age rating. And all this does is it tells Fortnite and people who are playing Fortnite what age group your game is for. Like, for example, when I go down here, every time I click on a map, you will see there's a rating on the side. And this is just something they recently did in Fortnite's system so that it's more kid-friendly. I'm going to go ahead and do the questionnaire off camera just because I don't know if I'm supposed to show it. And then I'll tap back in with you guys after I do the questionnaire. Okay, so I've went ahead and got the age rating done. It's just a short questionnaire where you have to answer questions about the violence and game chat and things like that about the game, just so the game can tell if it's safe or unsafe for certain audiences. So make sure to give accurate results, because if your results are not accurate, your map will not be published and you will potentially be booted from the system if you have too many incorrect submissions. Next is the media. The media can include the landscape thumbnail, square thumbnail, island trailer, lobby background, and I'm just going to briefly explain all of these so that you know what I'm talking about. The landscape thumbnail is the thumbnail that shows on the map. Like all of these maps right here, the pictures I see is the landscape thumbnail. The square thumbnail is an optional thing, you don't really see it too much. And the island trailer, of course, is the trailer that pops up when you click on a map. And the lobby background image is what you see here. You see my triple edits in the background. I put that on this map so that it looks more cool and it's more engaging. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and add a landscape thumbnail and a lobby background because I don't really do too many trailers. One important thing about submitting media is not only does it have to apply to Epic Games rules and regulations, it also has to be the right file size. For the thumbnail, it needs to be 1920 by 1080, and for the lobby background, it's got to be 2048 by 1024. As you can see, I've got those on lock, so I'm gonna hit next. And attributions is not really something I really think about because it's licenses, is this and that, you know what I mean? It's not my problem, so I just hit next. Project visibility is basically how the map will appear once it's approved. Listed obviously puts it on the algorithms, lets people find it. Unlisted makes it so you can only access it with the island code, it is non-algorithms. And deactivated is no island code unless you put it on. I always go with listed because I want to be on the algorithms, I want people to see my maps. So I select listed. But once you have the game title and description, the age rating done, the media submitted, you can go ahead and publish the map. And after a little minute of loading, you will be at this screen where it says public release submitted for publishing. But you are not quite done yet with getting your map published because now your map is in review by people over at Epic Games. They're going to go through your map, make sure it's appropriate, make sure it's unique, and they're going to look at your age rating and make sure that you gave accurate results. And assuming this all goes according to code, then your map will be approved and it will then be public. But of course, if it's something with it's wrong, whether your age rating or your map's not appropriate, things like that, then it will be rejected and you will have to fix the problem. So I'm of course going to wait to make sure this map gets approved so that I can show you guys that I know how this works and that this tutorial will help you get your map published. But while we wait, I want to tell you guys a few very important things about getting maps published. Up first is the map creator program. You've got to be in the program to be able to create private island codes and to publish maps. And you could find the requirements to be eligible for this program over on the Epic Games website. And of course, I am going to note that this video is entirely for educational purposes. I am not sharing any disclosed information. I'm just showing you guys the process on how you could publish creative maps yourself. No Epic Games rules or regulations were broken in this video. This is purely for entertainment and for educational purposes. So as always, I'm Prospect and thank you for watching this video. I hope this tutorial helped you and I will see you all next.
Sideways Prospect here. The map got approved. If you want to play it, island code is right here if you want to check it out. But thanks y'all for watching the video.